Welcome back. In this video, I will discuss what is logistic regression, what are the applications, advantages, and how logistic regression differs from linear regression. Linear regression predicts the numerical responses, but it is not suitable for predicting the categorical variables. That is, whenever we have a dependent variable of type numerical, then we can use linear regression to solve that particular problem. Whenever we have a problem with the target as a categorical variable, then we cannot use linear regression to solve such kind of problems. For example, let us say that I want to classify an email whether it is a spam or not spam. In this case, the target is of only two types, that is spam or not spam, which is a categorical problem in this case, and we cannot use linear regression to solve such kind of problems. But if you have a problem, something like this, let us say that we want to know what is the increase in salary of an employee based on his performance. In this case, the increase in salary will be a numerical value. In such cases, we can use this particular linear regression to solve such kind of problems. When categorical variables are involved, such kind of problems are called as classification problems, as said earlier. Logistic regressions are more suitable for solving binary classification problems. That is, the target variable or the dependent variable should have only two classes. If you have more than two classes, in such cases, we cannot use logistic regression algorithm. More specifically, in logistic regression algorithm, we expect the problem should have the categorical output variable, or the dependent variable should be of categorical in nature, and the independent variables should be maybe you can say that nominal, ordinal, or any type of values may be there. But the output variable or the dependent variable should be of type categorical in this case. Now coming back to the applications of logistic regression algorithm, as stated earlier, logistic regression algorithms are used to solve binary classification problems. Wherever there is a binary classification problem, we can use logistic regression. I have listed some of them over here. The first application, or where we can use logistic regression, is whenever we want to classify a given mail as spam or not spam. So in such cases, we can use a logistic regression. Whenever we want to know whether a particular student will be admitted or will not be admitted based on his entrance examination marks. So in this case, again, we have two possibilities, that is admitted or not admitted. In such kind of problems also, we can use logistic regression algorithms. Let us say that the e-commerce company wants to identify whether the particular person will buy a certain product or will not buy a certain product. In such cases also, we can use linear logistic regression algorithm. Let us say that company wants to predict whether they will gain or lose money in the next quarter or a year or a month. In such cases, there are again two possibilities. The company will gain money or will lose the money. So there are two possibilities over here. Based on the past data, they want to predict this particular thing in future. So again, we can use logistic regression to solve such kind of problems over here. Now coming back to the advantages of logistic regression. The logistic regression performs better when the data is linearly separable. The linearly separable means, let us say that we have some data over here. This particular data, let us say that this is the one set of data and this is another set of data. This particular data can be separated with the help of straight line over here. This is marked with circle and this is marked with square here. This can be separated by with the help of straight line. If we have such kind of data, then we can use the logistic regression algorithm over here. It does not require too many computational resources. The computational resources involved in logistic regression are very less. So definitely it is computationally efficient as well as time efficient over here. There is no problem with respect to the number of features. We can have any number of features with respect to logistic regression. If you have two features, three features, or n number of features, definitely it does works perfectly fine with respect to any number of features over here. It is easy to implement and train the model using logistic regression. So you can say that easy to implement as well as deploy this particular logistic regression model in real world. It gives the measure of how relevant the predictor is and its direction of association. That's a very important thing given by this particular regression algorithm. I'll draw something called as shape over here. This is how the logistic regression shape will look like. Let us say that if you know the value of this particular x, we will predict what will be the value over here. So here we will get the probability in this case. Okay, so if you know this particular x, we can draw this particular things to know what is the probability. For example, we want to know whether the mail is spam or not. If you get 70% over here or a zero point 0.7, the meaning is the 70% chance that the email is spam over here. It is not saying that email is spam, but it is saying that 70% chance that the email is spam. Let us say that we will have x over here, or you can say that a mail, something like this, and we will get the probability is zero point 0.3. The meaning is 30% chance that the given mail is spam over here. So that is a very interesting thing. What will be given by this particular logistic regression? It will give you the predictor size, like a coefficient over here. That's one more very interesting point given by this logistic regression over here. Now coming back to the last part of this particular video, here we will discuss the difference between linear and logistic regression. As stated earlier, linear regression is suitable for regression kind of problems. That is, whenever we have a numerical or a continuous valued attribute at the target. And logistic regression is suitable for solving classification problems over here. The response variable is continuous in nature in linear regression, and response variable is categorical in nature in logistic regression, that is dependent variable. It helps to estimate the dependent variable when there is a change in independent variable. Whenever there is a change in independent variable, we can know the value of this particular dependent variable. But when it comes to logistic regression, we will get the possibility here, that is nothing but the probability we will get. Based on that particular probability, we will classify that particular example into one of the classes over here. In linear regression, we will draw a straight line to fit to the given data set. When it comes to logistic regression, we will get S-shaped curve over here. It is also called as the sigmoid curve. Based on this particular thing, we will get the probability, and based on the probability, we need to classify an example into one of the classes over here. In this video, I have discussed what is linear regression algorithm, what is logistic regression algorithm, what are the advantages and applications of logistic regression algorithm, and finally I have discussed what are the difference between linear and logistic regression algorithm. In the previous video, I have discussed linear regression algorithm in details. I have solved many examples. The link for those videos is given in the description below as well as in I buttons. Similarly, I have discussed logistic regression in detail, and I have solved an example with respect to logistic regression. The link for that video is also present in the description below. I hope the concept is clear. If you like the video, do like and share with your friends. Press the subscribe button for more videos. Press the bell icon for regular updates. Thank you for watching.